one.
Back in 1976, a very, very wealthy man died. His name was Howard Hughes. You may remember him. They actually made a movie about him called The Aviator. When he died, he had $2 billion in wealth, which is worth about $10 billion today. But you know, when he died, it meant nothing. Because when he died, he'd been a recluse. He'd lived apart from everybody, and he'd withered away. His body was nothing. In fact, they even had to use fingerprints to identify him to make sure it was him that had died. Sad, sad state of affairs. About the same time, and maybe a year later, the rock group Kansas wrote a song called Dust in the Wind. And the words to that probably echo what Howard Hughes' life was like. I close my eyes only for a moment, and the moment's gone. All my dreams pass before my eyes, a curiosity, dust in the wind. All they are is dust in the wind. And then he goes on, now don't hang on, nothing lasts forever but the earth and sky. It slips away, and all your money won't another minute buy. Dust in the wind. All we are is dust in the wind. All we are. Everything is dust in the wind. Now, back in the Old Testament, we read of the richest and most wise man in the world, Solomon. In 1 Kings chapter 3, he said, the Lord said to Solomon, he appeared to him in a dream and said, ask me for whatever you want. And Solomon didn't ask for power, he didn't ask for riches. Instead, he asked for something magnificent. He asked for wisdom. And God answered him, I will give you what you asked. 1 Kings 3:12-13. I will give you a wise and understanding heart, such as no one else has had or ever will have. And I will also give you what you did not ask for, riches and fame. No other king in all the world will be compared to you for the rest of your life. From then on, Solomon studied and learned many things. He became the Einstein of his day and even more. In the Bible, he wrote 3,000 proverbs, 1,005 songs, and 3 of the books. His story would make a blockbuster movie today. But as he grew in power and he achieved these things, the things he never asked for, he had great wealth, masses of property, flocks and vineyards, and a harem of 1,000 women. But as I say, he grew in this power and wealth, he lost his way and turned from the Lord. His wives and concubines convinced him to worship other gods. He'd forgotten the first principle that he had written in Proverbs 9:10. The fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom. At the end of his life, he summed it all up in one word. A word he wrote 40 times in the book of Ecclesiastes. Meaningless. Meaningless. Ecclesiastes 2:11. As I looked at everything I had worked so hard to accomplish, it was all so meaningless. It was like chasing the wind. There was nothing really worthwhile anymore. You know, Howard Hughes chased the wind, but in the end it was meaningless. He amassed great wealth, but it meant nothing. He was simply dust in the wind. But if you are a Christian today, a one who follows the Lord, then your life has been far from meaningless and will remain far from meaningless. God gave you a purpose in life, and that purpose is covered in Luke 10:27. You all know it. Love the Lord God with all your heart and with all your soul and with all your strength and with all your mind, and love your neighbor as yourself. And as long as you have done that, you have achieved far more than Howard Hughes or any other billionaire that ended their lives as simply dust in the wind. God bless you and have a wonderful day.